really interesting statistics that we just got now from the Transport Minister, Mrs. Sindisiwe Chikunga, and she joins me now to unpack what these numbers mean. And where we're standing right now, I'm just going to ask my camera colleague to just pan and show you where we're standing. And we're standing here at the Villiers Toll Plaza gate that is on the N3, and it is a hive of activity. As you can see, it is roadblocks, road stoppages. I mean, there is police here, Metro Police, the actual National Traffic Police officials, as well as the Road Traffic Management Corporation. But the numbers that the minister was talking about, 719 fatalities. Minister Chikunga joins me now. Minister, 719 fatalities. This is terrible. Not only are the numbers slightly lower than last year, but we're heading to a long weekend. What is your response to this?
It's 31 fatalities less. 31 families saved the pain, which we are appreciating. But 719 families lost their loved ones. Many, it might even not be one member of the family if you look at the accidents and crashes that have actually happened. And therefore it's 719 too much for South Africa to have had people, to have lost people within just 3 weeks. It cannot be. And that is why we are so concerned about it. And like I was saying there, this is a family member who's traveling from work, whose children are waiting for, whose wife is waiting for the husband to arrive. Next thing, the husband has not arrived home. Imagine the pain that they have to go through. Imagine the loss, the hurt, the everything. And that is what we are talking about here, Nozi. We're not talking about 719 as a number. We're talking about 719 bodies lying in mortuaries, 719 people that have been buried, who some will be buried this weekend. Can that be done? Can that be something we don't take care of or be worried about? We're extremely concerned. If we look at the numbers for the previous long weekend, we are extremely concerned with this very long weekend.
You're not just speaking as a minister, you're speaking as a mother as well.
I am a mother and probably have gone through the pain. And therefore I know what it means to receive the news. So I know what it means for those families who will not see this Christmas weekend, who already have buried their families, who will not see the new year because they can't celebrate anything. They don't even know as to what to prepare for the new year. And that is why we are here. Believe you me, we've been working throughout the year, but we still think that if we are able to breathe and stand up, so be it, for as long as that is going to save a particular life. And our message to South Africans is that we can actually be safe on the road. It's not given. It's not like it should be like that. No. If you don't drink and drive, you are likely to be safe. You are likely, if you are in an accident, to be killed by a drunk driver. My son was killed by a drunk driver. He used not to drink. And therefore, I know it. I know how it feels. And that is why I have no mercy for a drunk driver. I believe that those people must be arrested. If you are found being drunk on the road today, we'll arrest you and you will only be released on Monday when court starts to operate, so that we inconvenience you, so that we save other people's lives. The issue of roadworthy vehicles is important. But like I also indicated, people are traveling to attend weddings and any other festivities. I got married, as I said, on the 26th of December in 1989, and it was on Tuesday, as it is the case during this weekend. And imagine if my husband did not arrive at the wedding when I already had everything. He arrived and I got married. It was the best day of my life. And any other woman or man who is getting married would want to have that day the best of every day. And that if you ask me about my wedding day, I don't have to think about it. I know it like I know myself, because it is such an important day. So it is such an important day for any other person who is getting married this weekend, for any other child who's going to church and be baptized, who's going to church for confirmation, and so on and so forth. They want their family members to arrive alive. And that is why we are here to ensure that that happens.
Minister, heartfelt, absolutely heartfelt. You're not just talking as a minister, you are talking as a mother. And this is why I want the both of us to turn towards this traffic as we're seeing here, as my camera colleague pans and shows what the minister and I are seeing here. This is a roadblock that's been set up. What is the point of this roadblock?
Is to ensure that we check everything. One, that the vehicles are roadworthy, that the drivers are roadworthy, that they are not speeding, but also we're giving them time to rest. Because others, they may not want to stop where they think they are safe. But here you can actually stop your car and sleep and take off again. Because there will be police, there will be traffic officers throughout until very late and will come back again. So this is to actually say you are on the road because you are supposed to be on the road.
It's not just punitive, it's also to help as well.
Exactly, to also help our people. And we're checking on the public transport so that, because when it is public transport, for instance, if the taxi is involved in an accident, it's 15 people exposed to anything. So we're looking at all that. We're targeting our public transport vehicles. We're targeting our big, those big cars.
The big trucks.
Some, no, even the big, these very big names.
Yes, you're
the big
right.
names.
Yes, those
some of them. They drive without anything, but they know that they're never stopped on the road. We just decided any time just to change and stop them. Believe you me, the first one to stop, there's something wrong.